Yo, yo, yo. Wow, another great start to the stream. Hey, how we doing? Oh, honestly, this streaming software that we use is an absolute nightmare, man. Seriously. So it just died on us before, and then we had to restart, and oh god, honestly, just a nightmare. Anyway, who've we got in? I know it's probably going to take a few more minutes for the people that were in the last stream to come and join this one. But nevertheless, we are live for Melodic Mondays, and welcome to episode 5. We'll start playing the tunes very shortly. We just allow some more people to come in. Anyway, so let's begin. So in the background there, Alex Haub live at Terra Solis is our intro track there. Intro mix. Credriff, how's it going, fella? Good to see you. Can everyone hear us alright? What a nightmare. Honestly, this OBS software that you used to stream is an absolute nightmare. Anyway. Let's begin with the first tune of the evening anyway. So, on tonight's show, we've got tons and tons of new music. Of course, for all of those that joined us on last week's show for the Christoph special. Obviously, of course, thanks to Christoph for supplying us with the tunes. Hope you all had a good one on that one. We enjoyed it. It was a good show. A full show dedicated to all the biggest in all things Christoph. So, let's begin the show. First tune up tonight, brand new on Siona Records, of course, Miss Monique's label, and this is from Hugo Cantara. He's got a 2-track EP out on there, and this is the second track, I think. It's the first or the second one. Yeah, it's the second one, and this is Discopolis, and it is my favourite of the 2 tracks. So let's begin. Once again, welcome to Melodic Mondays. This is VORA. How we doing? Enjoy the first tune of the show. Hopefully there's no fuck-ups tonight. Hey Paffy, good to see you, mate. I'm presuming everything's good on this stream, because that last link that we sent was an absolute nightmare. Banger. So guys, once again, welcome to the stream, welcome to the show. How's everyone's weekend been? I've had a really, really good weekend, you know. It's been amazing. Of course, some cool shit happened over the weekend for me. Some of you may know. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend been? Pathy, good to see you, my man. Please tell me all about the Prid show on, was it Friday or Saturday night? How's it going? How's the sound anyway? Can everyone hear us alright? I've changed some of the settings to try and make it a little bit louder, so hopefully you can hear us all clearly. And again, hopefully tonight, no major fuck-ups. So yeah, kicking off the show, brand new on Shiona, Hugo Cantara with Discopolis, and it's an absolute banger. Nice little tune to start off there. I'll probably end up playing that out myself. It's a cool tune. And talking of playing out, I've got some announcements coming hopefully this week. I'm just waiting for the green light on it. I've got some cool things to talk about this week. Yes, was it a good show, Paffy? Yeah. I mean, like Eric, Orlando, and Prids. I mean, what more can you ask for, really? Amazing stuff. Anyway, yeah, so first tune of the evening. What are we thinking of that one? So let's move on to the next. And I just stumbled across this next one today, actually. Oh, was it Saturday, Paffy? Yeah, I remember because I rang you, didn't I? But yeah, awesome stuff. Anyway, so next up on the show tonight, this is called The Real Carter. Sorry, the track's called Parallel Orbits by a producer called The Real Carter. And it's cool. Nice little decent progressive tune. It's on Area Verde. I don't know if they're doing like two different labels because the branding and stuff's different than what they usually do. But it's cool anyway. Don't know much about The Real Carter. All that I know is this track's pretty cool. I'm liking it. Yeah, Cradrift, the artwork is cool. And that's a really important thing for me, is decent artwork. Anyway, guys, let's listen. I really do need a new set of headphones. These are so bad. Not great when you're a DJ. It's got like Grum vibes on the breakdown there with that like guitar. With that kind of like plucky thing. Yes, bud. Good to see you, brother. Oh, man. What an absolute nightmare with the stream. God. So annoying. Anyway, bud. Good to see you, fella. So guys, I'm trying out like a little bit of a newer technique when I'm talking. How's the sound of the mic? Is everything alright? Can you hear it okay, yeah? If you give a thumbs up in the chat, that'd be absolutely belting. Well, yeah, so the real Carter there with Parallel Orbits. So again, I'm not sure if this is on Area Verde or the label's called Alma. Having a look on the SoundCloud earlier, I couldn't really tell. But anyway, nevertheless. So yeah, Pathy, did Christoph play your edit again? That's amazing. Good stuff, mate. It's a great edit, that. In fact, you've actually reminded me about that because I'll be getting some tunes together soon for a potential show. Cool. And don't forget as well, guys, if you could like and subscribe if you've not already subscribed, it'd be absolutely amazing. So what are we thinking of that one then? It's decent, isn't it? It does really remind me of like Grum. What was the album that he did? His last album on Anjuna, the one from a few years ago. Kind of reminds me of that type of sound. But yeah, it's a good tune, that. We're liking that one. So anyway, moving on now. Some more proggy stuff from Stone Van Broeken. Now, have you guys noticed that every stream we've done, we've played one of his tunes? That's how many tracks that guy has had out this year alone. Honestly, like, I don't know how he does it. He's just got so many frigging tunes out, and I bet you will have loads more this year as well. Anyway, looks like 03's making a little bit of a comeback. And when I say a comeback, I've not really been following them for a while, if I'm being completely honest with you. I know Jamie, the label manager, quite well. I've been sending him stuff for years, and we've just never quite got there with a track. Hopefully, bud, maybe something that me and you can look at when we're sending out the one that we're working on. Anyway, I digress. So, next up on the show tonight is Stone Van Broeken, the man of the hour, with a guy called Packer, vocals of Avis Vox, and this is Never Look Back. Nice little key change there. Yeah, decent that from Stone. Great tune. And yeah, Paffy, you are right as well what you were saying earlier about there used to be Big Room. Now, when I was on my last alias, when I was doing that kind of music, that's how I discovered them. So my radio show that I had years ago, I actually had Jamie on as a guest and interviewed him and started talking about the label and that. But yeah, like you say, over the years they've gone to like actual progressive. And they kind of had a bit of a dip where they weren't really doing... Well, they were doing a lot of releases, but they didn't seem to be getting much traction. And they've started like really like ramping up again now with the releases. I mean, they're all quality, the tracks that they release, like. And yeah, you know, I'm a fan, especially if you're into that kind of progressive stuff. So anyway, moving on to the next one of the evening. So obviously we had the Christoph special last week. And we played Fading, the one with ads and of course the vocals of Archie. And I thought it a bit only fitting after the Christoph special to play the second tune, or the title track should we say, of that EP. And it's an absolute banger. So yeah, Pathy, am I right in saying that he paid for someone to write a melody for him? Is that what you mean? He actually messaged me about that. I don't want to go into too many details, but it depends on which way you look at it. Yeah, so... Sorry, I completely lost my trail of thought there when I was talking. Anyway, so... Next up on Melodic Mondays is this absolute banger from Christoph, and as this EP is absolutely phenomenal. It's really good. I absolutely love what they've done with both of these tracks. Both of them are equally as good as the other, I think. And yeah, for those listening on the replay, this is how we do it. Each and every Monday, Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. And let's continue on with the tunes. Pathy, has this been an ID for a while? Because actually, listening to it again, I really do recognise it. Is this an old ID, this? Let us know, brother. Yeah, I thought so. Goes to show how much I know, doesn't it? Yeah, man, it is a great tune, that. And yeah, I thought I recognised it. I mean, that Essential mix that he did was like unbelievable, wasn't it? Was that 2 years ago now? He's got to be due another one, hasn't he? And also as well, what has happened to that Voices intro ID that he did? Because that's another good one, isn't it? It's like, what the hell's going on with that? Is he going to release that as a tune or what? That vocal on the Voices thing is just great, isn't it? Yeah, I agree with you about it being an A-side tune, 100%. Yeah, I mean, they're both so good, aren't they? But like, you know, this is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Yeah, 2 years ago, crazy. So, obviously, some of you will have seen over the weekend that the man of the moment, David Guetta, playlisted mine and Pravda's track on his playlist, and thanks to him, my Spotify following has just gone through the roof. But yeah, no, it was cool. That loads of cool things happening this year, this weekend, sorry. And I've got some cool announcements to make over the next week or so make sure you keep an eye on that. If you're not already, I know the guys that are in here are all following. We're all following each other. Follow us on Instagram at thisisvora. But for those listening on the replay, if you're not following us on Instagram, get over on it. Give us a follow. Good stuff. So, let's move on to the next one. Now, it is because of you that this track got released. I was all for leaving it as like a special ID and not really doing anything with it. But the more and more, a few people messaged me, was like, oh, when's that tune coming out? And from the feedback that we got on the first time we played it on Melodic Mondays, I think it was the first show, I listened to some of the feedback, went back to it and thought, yeah, I could probably change this up, make it slightly different and a little bit better. Some of the changes that we've done on this tune are very subtle, like you probably won't notice them. So just to kind of give you a little inside info, the main acid lead only had 2 layers on it originally. I've now added a third layer and beefed it up. The master's been redone, a bit more vocal has been sprinkled through it, and the vocals also add some better effects go on it. Anyway, I'll probably do a breakdown of that track, but I'm glad that I released this now, and I'm glad that you guys are happy with it as well. But yeah, thanks to you lot is the reason why this tune's out. So let us know what you think. Myself, VORA, with Late Night Acid. Enjoy. But yeah, it is because of you lot that we released this. Nice one. Appreciate it. Hope you like the new version as well. Again, I'd be keen to know if you can actually hear the changes and if it makes a difference as well.
Late night acid.
I mean, it is a face melter, isn't it? A little bit heavier than what I would normally do. Yeah, so on the visualizer board, obviously, like, acid house was like the first sort of big dance genre that obviously that hit the UK back in the 80s and the 90s, and I just thought it'd be cool to do something that like kind of represented that visually. And that one of the things that I really like doing when I make a tune is doing the visuals for it as well, the artwork and stuff. I would usually do artwork before I even send something to a label. Hey Matt, how's it going, fella? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. But yeah, Bud, as well, I need to send it out to people. I mean, it is really heavy, innit? And you know, are people going to play it? I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I'm really glad that we released that one. And again, it's thanks to you lot that I put it out. Appreciate it. But also, Paffy, I've just seen the comment that you made as well about that Voices intro sampled The Police. I didn't actually know that was a sample. I'm gonna have to go and check that one out. Honestly, you are on it, you Paffy, aren't you? You know all the shit. It's great, that. But yeah, I hope he does release that Voices tune if he can. But yeah, Mr. Matt Gook in the building. Good to see you, man. Anyway, guys, so that was Late Night Acid by myself. That is available to download as a free tune over on SoundCloud. Go and grab it if you like it. So, one of our listeners, Cradriff, I don't know if he's still in here, but he sent me a tune over yesterday, I think it was, and we said we'd play it on the show, and it's demo of the week. So it's literally just an edit of, oh my god, my memory's completely gone blank, but he did tell me what it was on Instagram. In fact, let's have a look. Might be a good idea to give you guys a little bit of inside info on it. So it is literally just an edit. Whether he gives it out as a free download or not is another thing. So he says it's the HBO series Succession. I'm presuming it's the soundtrack from that. And he's done an edit of it. So, demo of the week by Cradriff. Here he is, he's in the chat. So guys, I'm pretty sure I'd be keen to hear your feedback on it. I'll have a listen to it, maybe give you some of my feedback as well. See if it can help you out with the mix or whatever. But yeah, guys, let's have a listen to this one, see what you think. Listen to that piano. It's decent. I'm presuming, Cradriff, is that how you pronounce your name, by the way? I'm presuming these are all parts from the tune and like the piano and the violins and stuff, are they? As you can tell, I've never heard it, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, you've done a good job here, mate. Nice. It's good. So guys, I think it's safe to say that a few of us are feeling that one in the chat. Cradriff with the Succession edit. So what's the crack with that, mate? Are you going to give that as a free download? Yeah, to be honest with you, feedback, the only thing that, me personally, for some reason, the clap to me stands out. It sounds a little, I know you've probably shifted it a little bit off the kick. My only thing is I don't like the clap. I know that's really, really nitpicking and actually a little bit, like, probably a bit too much nitpicking, but my only thing is the clap. That's the only thing that I don't like. But that's just me. Like, again, you know, that is just so nitpicky. But yeah, mate, you've done a really good job of that, fella. And if you do release it as a free download or whatever, I'm pretty sure it'll do well for you. Again, the guys in the chat seem to like it, so yeah, good stuff, mate. Well done. Thank you for sending it in. So again, people listening on the replay or any new listeners that we've got on the show, if you've got any demos or anything like that you want to send in, drop me a DM on Instagram, send me a SoundCloud link. I'll have a listen to it, and if I think it's fair game, we will play it on the show. But yeah, mate, you've done, like I say, Cradriff, you've done a really good job there, fella. Well done. So let's move on to the next tune of the night. And this is by Adriatic, who, again, are absolutely amazing producers. Obviously, they're on Afterlife and all that stuff. And yeah. But yeah, sorry, Cradriff, definitely, mate. Once you've completely finished it or whatever, send it over to me, mate. And when I've got any up-and-coming radio shows or anything like that, I'll see what we can do, see if we can play it for you, mate. But yeah, thank you once again. Anyway, moving on. So, this new tune by Adriatic, the label is called X Recordings. Is this Adriatic's label? I don't know. Paffy, you probably know the answer to that one, mate. Again, you're like the genius with all this kind of stuff. You know all the ins and outs. I probably should have done my research before we played it. But I'm absolutely loving this one. So, next up on the show, you lot, is Adriatic with Undercat and some other people. I can't read it. And this is called Horizon. Let us know what you think in the chat. Enjoy! Paffy, I've just seen your comment about X. Yeah, it's a good point. Maybe they decided to call it that before Musk changed it from Twitter to X. Yeah, I've just seen that comment. They should call it Twitter. It's decent, this all. I like it. So yeah, decent tune. There's a few people that are collabed on this track, but I don't want to move the screen down to see exactly who it is, and my notes are showing as well. But yeah, I'm really liking that one. Yeah, that is like, how many did you say? Yeah, so there's Horizon, the one on Z3 by James ID. This one's called Horizon. And I'm pretty sure there's another Horizon on the horizon as well, isn't there, bud? I don't know. We might have to change the name of it then. I actually did. Paffy, you'll remember this one. Do you remember when I did that track called Horizon? Bud knows something about that. You might have to ask him what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah. Next up on the show there was Adriatic with Horizon on the label X, which is decent, and it's different. That I like it. It's got like a bit of a different vibe to it, hasn't it? It's not like your usual sort of melodic techno stuff. What are you guys thinking of that one? Yeah. So how's everyone done? How's everyone's day been? I've got so much shit done today. It's been crazy. I struggle to get out of bed in the morning. Usually it takes me a while to kind of come around, but I was in the studio for like 10:30 this morning, which is like bizarre for me. Usually I'm not up that early. Anyway, I'm just chatting shit now. Let's move on to the next one. So next up is courtesy of Frankie Wah and Nihil Young. We're going to take it down a notch now with this one. This is out on Frankie's label Sheen. And as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Frankie. I absolutely love everything that he does. He's a great producer. Obviously, he's British, he's English, whatever you want to say. And yeah, this one's like a little bit more... Like, the thing with Frankie is as I've said countless times, he could do like upfront, in your face techno. He could do progressive. He could do house. He could do like chilled out stuff, breakbeat. He does it all. I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually produced tracks for like pop stars and stuff. And yeah, this one's a little bit slower on the BPM, and I'm liking it. It's decent. Let us know what you think of this one. This is called How It Feels, featuring the vocals of Lauren Lamont. Let's listen to it anyway. Nice little tune, that. And he's really kind of honed in on that sound, Frankie Wire. It's like more like it is like Anjuna Deep kind of stuff in it. And obviously he's released on there a lot, hasn't he, Frankie? But yeah, Frankie Wire with Nihil Young, How It Feels, featuring the vocals of Lauren Lamont. I'm really trying my hardest at the moment to not fuck up the pronunciations of tracks, because as you guys know, I am fucking terrible. But yeah, Paffy, so was it a good night, mate? You've still not said whether it was a good night. I'm dying to hear about it. I rang Paffy at about 1 o'clock in the morning. I was on my way home from a gig, and I knew that he'd be going to this. And I gave him a ring on Instagram, and he was like, yeah, I'm just on my way there now. All excited and shit. And he's still not told me anything about whether it was a good night or not. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So what are we thinking of that one? I mean, it's a really like, it's a tune that you could hear in Ibiza, innit, really, you know what I mean? It's like a warm-up tune, on the beach kind of thing. So yeah, anyway. So next up on the show, Bud Cahill, my main man, based out in Las Vegas. Oh, did it? Alright, so I'm just seeing about the delayed JID. Oh god, they need to release that, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Anyway. So Bud's done a remix of this tune called Amber by 311 or 311. And I love hearing like remixes and bootlegs of things like this because I've never heard the original track in my life. And Bud sent me this a couple of weeks ago. And I was listening to it and I was like, wow, this is so good. The thing that I like about Bud is, and I'm not trying to make him blush here, is that every time he sends me a tune, each one's better than the next or the previous one. And that's what's happened with this one. And I really, really like this. So anyway, ruining the vocal here. Let's listen to it. That little bit that you've done there, it's great. That I like that. Nice little production bit there, Bud. Yes, sir. So everyone's loving this one in the chat. 311 or 311, however you want to pronounce it. Amber with my man Bud Cahill on the bootleg, and you can download that one for absolutely free over on Bud's SoundCloud page. Go and show it some love. Get it downloaded if you're into that progressive stuff. And yeah, show the guy some support. I think we're all liking this one though. I think we're all in agreement that he's done a great job. And yeah, the one thing I like about Bud's productions is they don't remain stagnant or whatever throughout. You know, there's changes and ups and downs and all that kind of stuff. You know, so yeah, he's done a really good job there. Nice one, Bud. Thank you for sending us that over, fella. And me and Bud are working on something. We are working on it at the moment. Bud's doing his stuff on it at the moment. He's working on his bits. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, nice one, Bud. Cheers, mate. So let's move on. So, Friday, me and my missus went out for some food. And I checked my Spotify stats last week. And I noticed that like some of my followers had crept up a bit. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, Friday, me and my missus had been for some food in the car on the way back. She was driving, I was just having a flick through. And I noticed that this track had gone through the roof with streams. And my followers on Spotify had gone up as well. I was like, that's weird that. Like, why the fuck's that happened? Anyway, doing a little bit of nosing and noticed that the one and only David Guetta had playlisted this on his Spotify. And I was like, wow, so that's why the numbers have gone up. Fucking crazy. I mean, say what you will about David Guetta, but he's still such a prominent name in the scene, isn't he? And since he's been getting mates with like Art Bat and that kind of stuff, he's been doing a little bit more of the like techno kind of stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I owe him a lot for that. Nice one. Which is funny about this tune because out of the 3 tracks on this EP, this is my least favourite. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm just saying that out of the 3 on this EP, this is my least favourite. And it just goes to show everyone's got different tastes with stuff, haven't they? And obviously Guetta preferred this one out of the other 2. So yeah, we've not actually played this on Melodic Monday, so I thought we'd give it a whirl, seeing as David Guetta's played it in his Spotify. So this is myself with Pravda, and The Future Is Here. Enjoy.
There is no tomorrow.
So yeah, it's a funny one that out of the 3 tracks, again, this is my least favourite. And yeah, you know, obviously with the David Guetta thing, like, it's pretty cool. You know, it just came out of nowhere. I had no idea that it had happened. Just by chance, I'd noticed that obviously he'd playlisted it. But actually listening to it, some of the you know, the stuff that we did with this tune. I mean, originally, I think I've told you this story before. So out of the 3 tunes, Flow State, I made that as a remix for another label. Nothing happened to it, so I sent it to Pravda, and then he did some changes, and then he's like, "Oh, I've got this one. What do you think of this one?" And that was Grunge Day. So I did some stuff like changed the breakdown and did the drums and arrangement and stuff. And then he sent me this one, again, completely different, very, very like basic really. And yeah, the rest is history. Pravda, by the way, is such a great guy to work with. It was amazing to work with him, and he's very talented. And yeah, so yeah, the future is here by myself and Pravda. Hope you guys like it. That is out now on Ovals Records, part of the Flow State EP. So guys, once again, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel, like the stream please, it would really help us out a lot if you haven't already. I know most of you have though, so I appreciate it. And yeah, let's move on to the next tune. I'm really keen to know what you think of this next one. Yeah, Paffy, it is. I think it's him and his missus. I don't actually know. I should know that really.
The mighty Nemo roars and bellows. The wind and anger howls and raves down to the ground.
Anyway, guys, rather than spoil the vocal, let's listen to this next one. Let us know what you think.
Lifts up the waves.
And there is no way in hell that I'm attempting to pronounce this artist's name or the name of the track. I thought I was going crazy then. It was like birds tweeting at this time. It's in the tune. Thanks for joining us, Cradriff. Take it easy, fella. Have a good night. So in the background there, I'm going to attempt to say this. I know Paffy, you put it out there in the chat then, but I think it's monastetic. Monastetique. I don't know. But it's a great tune. Stumbled across this one today. What do we think of this one? Nice little tune that. Can see that one doing quite well over the next coming weeks on Beatport and stuff. And of course, make sure you go and support all the artists and stuff that we played on the show tonight. And yeah, that one's a decent tune, that. French pronunciation, right, okay. How the hell do you pronounce the name of the tune? Dnipro? I don't know. But anyway, regardless, it's a great tune. I really like that one. What do you guys think? It is decent. Shall we move on? So next up, we have got another French-based tune. So I'm going to read of the description. It says, LA-based producer Shan, or Cyan, links up with Damon G and the dynamic duo Psy to craft an emotive and powerful international collaboration for Spectrum Recordings, that is. The result of this new musical alliance is the breathtaking single A Contre-Jour, and it's decent. I really like this one. Again, I think we've played a Spectrum release on the show concurrently now for the past few weeks. In terms of techno, anything electronic, these guys are amazing. And this is a banging little tune, this. It's got a French vocal in it. And I'm liking it. I can see me playing this one out for sure. And yeah, let us know what you think of it. I wonder what she's saying. So chat, what we're thinking of that one? That's a banging tune, that. I kind of skipped through it today when I was listening to it, but it's really good. Cyan, Damon G, Sai, and A Contre Jour, out now on Spectrum Recordings. Of course, Joris Vaughn's label. And as you guys know, I'm a massive fan of that label. They're doing some really, really unique stuff on there at the minute, and it's a banging tune that I like it a lot. So I'm just having a look through, and we've only got a few more tunes to play on the show tonight. And looking at it, we've not been on for too long, so I may end up playing you something that I'm working on at the minute. And I could also play you an unreleased track of mine as well that is currently getting reworked. Not the one that me and Bud were talking about. Bud's got his hands on that in a minute, but I may play you an unheard track of mine as well. We'll see how we get on. Let me know if you're up for that on the chat. Anyway, moving on now. This label is called Raving Society. And again, I stumbled across this one out of the blue today when I was looking for tunes, and it's a great little track, this. Artist is called Auto Flower, and the track is called Wallflower. It's been out for about a month now, apparently, but it's up there on the Beatport chart, I think, for melodic techno. And it is decent. I'm liking this one. So once again, thank you for joining us for Melodic Mondays with me, VORA. We do this each and every week. Guarantee you there is not a stream where we don't have some sort of fuck up or something goes wrong. And tonight it was the first stream we had to completely cancel and shut down because it stopped working. Let's see what happens next week. Anyway, I digress. Let's listen to this next tune. I've just put a poll up in the chat. Do you want to hear an unheard track of mine? Yes or no? Let me know. Melly, how's it going, fella? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I know you've just joined us, but we had a slight fuck up on the start of the show tonight. We had to close the first stream down because it was playing up. But anyway, so we may end up playing an unheard track of mine at the end of the show. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'm liking that one though. That was Autoflower with Wallflower, out now on Raving Society. What do you think of that? Decent tune, that, I like it. You could probably play that middle of the night, start of the night, end of the night. It's decent. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? But yeah, don't forget, guys, if you are new to the stream, please drop a like on it. It does help us out a lot on the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You can listen to all of our tracks on there. I've just put up the visualizer for Late Night Acid, which is really cool. It's got like a 90s, 80s, 90s rave visual to it. Dug up some old footage on the old YouTube, chopped it up and put some cool stuff in there. Anyway, so should we move on to the next tune? And this is a brand new one on Radicon. Great label for the melodic techno stuff if you're into that kind of thing. I'm really into this label and this track's cool. I like it. This is Jonas Salbach with Geisy and the track is called Take Me Away. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm going to turn the mic off so we can listen to it. And yeah, enjoy. Next up for Melodic Mondays.
Take me away. Take me away. Take me away.
I have a feeling that's an old school vocal, that. A sample. Nice. Yeah, it's a decent tune, that. Jonas Salbach with Geisy and Take Me Away, out now on Radicon. I have a feeling that vocal Take Me Away is a sample from an old school house tune. I could be wrong, but It kind of feels like it. I feel like I've heard it before somewhere. But yeah, I like that. What do you think, chat? Do we like it? So yeah, it's a decent tune that. I like that one a lot. I could definitely see me playing that one out. So Melly, good to see you, fella. How have you been, mate? So we are coming up towards the end of the stream. I've got another tune that I've got lined up for you, and then maybe we'll listen to that unreleased one from me that that I've not played anywhere or to anyone yet. We'll see how we get on. So let's move on. So the last official track of the night is by Hidden Empire. It's out now on Vora Talent, and you can download this on Beatport and all that kind of stuff. Stream it, Spotify, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Hidden Empire are a duo that I'm really keen on. They've got loads of good tunes out. The production quality of these guys is absolutely amazing, and this was premiered by Progressive Astronaut, which are a really good page if you're on the hunt for new tunes. And I highly recommend checking out Progressive Astronaut. They've done loads of reposts on some of my tunes. Great page. Anyway guys, let's listen to this one. This is called Amount of Rate, and it's a banger. Enjoy. Decent breakdown here. Melly, have you got any new tunes coming out? Are you working on anything at the moment, mate? So Hidden Empire with Amount of Rate, that is out now on Vora Talent. You can download that one on Beatport and stream it on Spotify, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that breakdown's mega. It's decent. I think we can all agree that that one's a bit of a decent tune. And yeah, I'm liking it. So you're currently working on a remix on a new set, right? Okay, cool. Nice one, brother. Yeah. You'll have to let us know what set that is. And if there's any way that we can repost it for you or whatever, just let me know, fella. Appreciate the support, as always. So, things for this week. A couple of things that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, I may be giving an announcement about something this week. I'm hoping. I'm just waiting for the green light on that one. Obviously, can't say anything about it in a minute, about what it's about or anything. But there should be an announcement coming from me at some point this week. Fingers crossed. I've also got something pretty cool that I'm going to be doing probably. I'm going to announce it this week and then start doing that next week. I think it's pretty cool concept, actually. I'm excited for that. So yeah, keep an eye out on my Instagram. If you are not following me already, please make sure you do so on @thisisvora. And yeah, again, people listening on the replay, if you've got any demos or tunes that you want to send me and you want me to listen to and play on the show, get them sent over. Drop me an email on thisisvoramusic@gmail.com. There's also an email in the description of the YouTube video, or just simply drop me a DM on the old Instagram. Okay, so the story behind this next tune is I made this tune, sent it to a vocalist. She sent it back, finished the track off. She finished the vocals. A lot of going to and fro on it. Initially sent it out to a couple of labels to get some like feedback and see what they thought. And actually now, thinking about it, the instrumental probably isn't as strong as it could be. So the plan for this one is I've sent it to a producer that's going to collab on it with me, and I'm currently waiting on him to send it back to me. But I would love to know what you think of this one. Again, this version that you were listening to now is probably never going to get released, but I'm still too keen to see what you think of it. And again, this is a completely unreleased demo. I've not played it to anyone. The only people that have heard it are a couple of labels. Obviously Maya, who's an absolutely amazing vocalist, and obviously myself, and the producer that we're collabing with on it. So last tune of the night, guys. This is myself featuring Maya Wolf, and the track is called Who You Are. I would absolutely love to know what you think about it, but please bear in mind, it's probably never going to get released in its current form. Enjoy.
Set your mind, clear your path. Have one thought and follow your heart. Feel the need, fill up your reservoir. Hold yourself up to who you are. Don't be somebody else. Be who you are. Don't be somebody else. Be who you are. Don't be somebody else. Be who you are. somebody else. Be who you are. Don't be somebody else. Be who you are.
So yeah, guys, appreciate your feedback. Again, unfortunately, this is probably never going to see the light of day in its current form. Again, sometimes, like, you know, when you're working on music, you work on a track for so long that when you've actually finished it, sometimes it's better to get a second set of ears on it and another producer to kind of work on it and see how you get on. And that is the current plan with this one, but we'll see anyway. I mean, as it is at the moment, it's decent enough. We'll see what happens with the collab on this one and just see where we go. But yeah, I really appreciate your feedback, guys. So that is all for tonight's show. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Apologies again for the fuck up at the start with the stream going completely bonkers, but I do appreciate you all checking in. For those on the replay, don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out for more content, and I'll be back on next week's show. And until then, have a good one. See you later.